Hi and welcome to today's video. My name is Rita, this is my channel 10 Red Lipsticks, and this is a long overdue update for my No Pan Left Behind project pan. So this is a project where I am trying to use every eyeshadow shade that I own this year. That might sound easy, but I've got quite a big collection, so it is proving quite challenging. I have been very behind with updates for this project, so I am going to film separate videos updating about the palettes that I completed in this project in the first 6 months of the year. We're not going to focus too much on that today. From my calculations, I have completed about 25 palettes so far, so I've used every shade in them once. Some I've used shades far more times. I'm also doing Project Level Up, where I am trying to hit a few pans, so I've used those shades far more than once. And I have 68 palettes left to complete. Now, some of them I've used a couple of shades or several shades. I'm nearly finished, but I haven't completed them yet in this project. So they are still up for grabs. So I am now going to use my Tiny Decisions app and randomize. I was going to randomise 5, but one of them is very small and I only have one shade left to use, so I randomised 6 palettes, and then I'm going to choose 4 palettes and I'm going to work on those. I'm going to say now for the next 6 weeks, so until about the 1st of August, and then I will come back and give you the next update, hopefully. Anywho, so I used my Tiny Decisions app. I put the 68 palettes that I have yet to use in there. And the first one up is the Tarte Sweet Tarte Double Shot palette. This is from their Sugar Rush line. So this is just a warm neutral palette and very summer appropriate, I think. There is like a very strong, like vanilla-y artificial scent. I really like the packaging. I like the swirl indents. I think they're very pretty, and when I saw this launched, I just thought, that's so pretty, I would love to own that because it's so pretty. And then I found this in TK Maxx, and because it had been dropped and a couple of shades were broken, where is it obvious? It's not really obvious on camera. There, the white one. A couple of shades were broken. It was majorly discounted, so I thought it was worth the money and I picked it up. I haven't used it much. I'm trying to think if I used it at all. I'm not certain. So looking forward to No Pan Left Behind it. Next, and I had to then go into the settings and change to not repeat suggestions. So is the Summer in Tropez from BH Cosmetics, because it actually drew it twice in a row. So very colourful, perfect for summer. You've 2 duochromes here. This I think will be a challenge for me. I like a bit of colour, but I am more comfortable with neutrals. But I often find with more colourful palettes like this, doing this project is really helpful and helps me to be creative and pushes me to have fun with colour, which I really enjoy. Next up is the Nabla Secret palette. So this is an old one, but I really love Contigo and Ghibli. I think they're like the best mattes ever, so very happy to work with them. I think all the outer shades will be easy, and then these blues are going to be challenging. Now, hopefully not impossible, and you know, I could use all 3 on one day and get them out of the way, so that's probably what I will do. But definitely that's going to be a bit challenging and not something, you know, when I'm in a rush for work and I don't really have time, that I'm going to opt for. But there are lots of neutral shades in that palette too, so it should be fine. Next up, the Viseart Spritz Edit. So this is the Viseart packaging with the teeny tiny pans. Just summer in a palette, such bright warm tones, should be loads of fun. I think again will be slightly challenging for me to use some of those brighter colours. Well, maybe challenging is the wrong word, but just it's good to have this project to encourage me to get use out of those shades. Next up, and this is the one where I kind of felt it was cheating, so this would have been the last one. But I believe I've actually used all of these shades and the only shade I have left to use is this one. So I decided, because that's so easy and I'll be doing that so quickly, to roll in a 6th random palette, and I got the Viseart Soliel Plage. So this is the Viseart Étendue packaging with the bigger pans than the Spritz that it has, like much bigger. Sorry, I'll get it up for you now and compare. There you go. So another very good summer colour story, warm neutrals, some yellows, and then that blue. So maybe I'll use that blue with the deeper blues from the Secret palette. And apparently, according to Teresa is Dead, it makes a nice highlighter. So I'm intrigued to try that, looking forward to it. So I generally, in the one update I've posted, the introduction, and in the 2 other updates that I filmed, but I never got around to editing and they're a bit of a mess, so I never uploaded. I will, I promise, do proper updates about all the palettes that I've used, and I have videos of looks and everything. So those, they might be up already, but anywho, generally want to randomize 5 palettes and then choose 5 palettes. Now, I've been very lucky with these random selections that they're all pretty summer appropriate, which is great. But I have also chosen 4 palettes to complement them. So first up is the Sigma Cor-de-Rosa. Recently in a video about summer palettes, I said that I had decluttered this, which I thought I had. But obviously I didn't. It must have been not in my drawers when I did that. I did a quick little declutter and just passed a few things onto a friend or some of my friends. This palette I have a love-hate relationship with. There are things I really love about it. The packaging is stunning, and there are things I don't love about it. Some of the shimmer formulae I find not my favourite, and the colours are actually quite vibrant, and I find it a little difficult to get them to work on my cooler undertone, very pale skin. They just look so stark. So this is kind of a chopping block. If I don't enjoy using that palette, no pan left behind style this time, then it's got to go. Next, another bright, colourful palette. This is the Juvia's Place The Blushed Rose palette. And I actually just used this shade yesterday. I went to a play. It was an adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, outdoors, like a summer theatre thing. And I wanted like light pink makeup to go with the pink dress I was wearing. So I used this shimmer, and I figured no time like the present to use these beautiful vibrant pink shades, which I think could work very well for summer. And then because I had already randomized 2 Viseart palettes where I have to use every shade, because I haven't touched these yet this year. I've actually never touched this Soliel Plage ever. I thought we'd stick with the Viseart theme. So my 2 other Viseart Étendues, this is Minxette, beautiful warm neutral palette, and this is Violette, which is a mix of cool neutrals and vibrant purples. I have used like 7 or 8 shades, so I have a few shades left to go. So I thought no time better than the present to just roll them in, get it out of the way, and then I'll have a nice little Viseart update for you on the 1st of August. This is me committing. I'm doing that. So thank you so much for watching. I will have an update in about 6 weeks showing you looks from all of these palettes, letting you know how it went. Hopefully I will get through all of them. I will put up on the screen how many pans I think I have to work with in the next 6 weeks with this project. I am also trying to hit 3 pans because I'm now on level 3 in Project Level Up, so that will pull me away from some of these occasionally. Actually, I thought the Violette palette, even though it's not necessarily the most seasonal choice, would work well because the palette I'm wearing today is my No Pan Left Behind palette. I can't see it now. I thought it was within reach, but it's not, which is kind of a light purple palette. So I thought this would be a good complement to that. So yeah, trying to incorporate both and balance both. So we'll see how far I get in terms of using all X number of these shades in the next 6 weeks, but I have high hopes and I'm reinvigorated. While I haven't gotten halfway through the number of palettes I would like to in the year, and we are over halfway through the year now, it being June, I have, you know, completed a large number of shades. I wonder what percentage I'm at. I might work that out and put that up here as well. The percentage is helped by the fact that I did that declutter, but still, I'm quite happy that I have been continuing to progress with this project, even though I haven't been updating you guys. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed the updates for the palettes that I've already used, videos that have already gone up, and I will see you on the 1st of August to update you on how it goes with all of these guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!